resting here comfortably, aware of all the messages coming to you from any sense that now is a safe, comfortable, and protected space for you. With every breath you take, breathing comfort in, breathing discomfort out. You can wonder how you can be feeling more and more comfortable right here and now. You may be pleased, of course, but you also may be surprised that it's so much easier now to simply focus on relaxation and comfort, to simply not pay attention to anything other than your comfort. So much easier to enjoy the relaxing, peaceful comfort of each breath. So simple, so natural, a gift from nature to attend to your own breathing. And you do that now. And at the same time, you can notice, almost as a side effect, that any uncomfortable feelings are just drifting further and further away. You might even imagine these feelings as an image, perhaps as leaves on a stream, or as a fire burning on a piece of wood, or even as some other image floating on a log or a piece of wood. You can actually see them. I don't know what color they are or what the image is, but you do. You can see details, watching the image change now. Perhaps floating, slowly drifting down the stream, or if it's a fire, watching the fire gradually burning out. Either way, the image getting smaller and smaller, shifting, changing, disappearing. And now, maybe you can take whatever image you have of the uncomfortable sensations and just imagine in your mind's eye lowering that image or symbol into a strong box with a secure lid. Into the box they go, and you see yourself shutting the lid and securing it, muffling the sensations, and then putting this box into a second, very secure box, and shutting that lid. The sensations are there, but so muffled now, off in the background. And now putting this second box in yet another box, and shutting the lid now, securing it. Nothing can get out. And then, and you can use your creativity here, imagine sending the box far, far away. Maybe deep into space, maybe across the ocean. But really now, take a moment, imagine it going away, picturing it far, far away. So much easier to ignore now. And find, isn't it interesting, that you can do the same thing with any distracting thoughts or worries or niggling anxieties that are not important right at this very moment. Maybe later, maybe in the past, but here in this place, in this moment, you can take whatever image you can make of those uncomfortable thoughts, worries, and anxieties, and imagine in your mind's eye, once again, lowering those, whatever that image or symbol is, into a strongbox again. Another one with a secure lid. Into the box they go. Take a moment. Feel them all moving into the box as you lift them up and set them down one at a time. And you can see yourself shutting the lid and securing it, muffling the sensations, and then putting this box into, yes, a second very secure box, and shutting that lid. The thoughts are there, but so muffled and somehow quieted, slowed. They just aren't important at this moment. And then putting this second box into yet a third box and shutting the lid, securing it. Nothing can get out. And then, again, using your creativity here, sending the box far, far away. Maybe deep into space. Maybe across the ocean again. But really, going away. Picturing it now. Far, far away. Smaller and smaller, and so much easier to ignore now. And one last time, noticing those other types of sensations of an irritant entering your system. Our body is full of these signals. Sometimes those signals are clear, sometimes kind of confusing. We can make mistakes when we're preoccupied and those signals come in, that instead of being someone saying hello, the system reacts with something larger, like an alarm, and things can begin to react inside the body. All of those reactions you can now see floating away from you. Perhaps on that log, perhaps slowly drifting down the stream, perhaps that fire. Moving all of these abnormal sensations, all of these reactions, this reactivity in the nose, perhaps, in the throat, in the lungs, in the eyes, the tear ducts. All these overreactions, these uncomfortable alarms to things that are okay as long as they stay outside our body. Go ahead and make whatever image you make of those uncomfortable and unnecessary overreactions of the nose, the eyes, the tear ducts, the throat, the lungs, the skin. All the skin is trying to do is help the rest out. All of those uncomfortable and unnecessary extra sensations, alarms, flowing now into an image. And imagine in your mind's eye lifting that image or door symbol and lowering it into a third strong box with yet another secure lid. In the box they go, and you experience yourself shutting the lid and securing it and instantly noticing that feeling of a clearing of something, perhaps in the head or the nose or the sinuses. The sensations are there, but so muffled. So muffled. And then putting this box into a second, very secure box, shutting the lid again. The sensations are in there, but so muffled that the next breath feels different. And isn't that interesting? And so you put this second box into yet another box, shutting the lid, securing it. No overreaction can get out. And then, again, pulling on that wonderful creativity, imagine sending that box of overreactions far, far away. Maybe deep into space, maybe across the ocean again. I don't know, maybe into a black hole. But really, imagine it going away, picturing it, choosing this image for yourself, far, far away, and so much easier to ignore now. And isn't it curious, with all those sensations and thoughts so far away, it is even easier to feel the comfort of every breath. So easy to let yourself daydream about a peaceful place, to imagine a happy time in your life, or a happy time you'd like to have, letting yourself feel free right now to just let your mind wander and wonder. You can trust that your unconscious mind will notice any feelings that you need to pay attention to. If your health requires that you notice an uncomfortable feeling, you will do so. It's so nice, though, that any old chronic discomforts can fade away now, becoming less and less strong. It feels so good to be in such control of your health, your well-being. You are in charge. Such a pleasure to be here, with nothing to bother you, nothing to disturb you. Any sounds that come in are just the sounds of other people going about their business, as you and I tend to ours. And isn't it nice to know that this is the work you do now? With every breath you take, breathing in comfort and tension or discomfort out. Just notice how naturally you feel more and more comfort. And any feelings of discomfort seem to have lessened and maybe even disappeared altogether, like some memory long forgotten and unnecessary, or something you have stored away but no longer in your awareness. Letting each breath you take contribute to your comfort and well-being. As we continue, with you staying in this peaceful place, or perhaps now drifting somewhere else, as you wish, and as what serves your healing best. But you can remain very relaxed, and it will become easier and easier to hear my voice and understand my words, and to respond to suggestions for your comfort and well-being. Now, take another nice deep breath and hold it. Hold it for a moment. Now let it all the way out, and as you do, just let yourself sink deeper, even deeper, into a profound level of relaxation. You may notice that even though you were relaxed before, you feel even more relaxed now. And as you become more and more absorbed in this experience, it only serves to take you further into a healing state. As you sink deeper into comfort, you can be aware of just how well you can feel with nothing else to bother you and nothing to disturb you. It is possible for you right now to notice that even though the body has sensors and nerves that send all kinds of information to the mind, it is the mind that creates sensations from that information. And these sensations are always changing. They wax and wane like all natural processes, coming and going, rising up and flowing back out. But this is not what is most important right now. What is important is this, that you are able to simply accept any sensation the mind creates just as they are. They come, they go, but you do not have to do anything about them. You do not need to react to them. You can experience the sensations almost as if they were happening to someone else. Experience the sensations as if they were happening to someone else, or a different version of you, perhaps from a distance. And just notice them with an emotional detachment, like you might notice a crow in a tree in the distance. Perhaps a curiosity about how they might change, but knowing that whatever sensations there are, they do not have to bother you. Imagine them as leaves floating down a stream again, arriving, passing by, and continuing down the stream. Sometimes more leaves, sometimes fewer, sometimes none at all. Being somewhat interested, but also interestingly detached. Isn't it interesting how the sensations that we experience and our emotional reactions to them are different things? The sensations that we experience are different from our emotional our emotional reaction to those sensations. The sensations are one thing. Our emotional reaction is another. We can experience small sensations and have a large emotion about them, or experience large sensations and choose to be interestingly detached. Hardly any emotion at all. It is possible to have a calm, warm, comfortable acceptance of our sensations. They are simply what they are. And notice how calm and reassuring this realization is. It can feel physically relaxing, a kind of letting go. Not have to worry or bother about these sensations, whatever they are, freeing you up to think about things in your life that are most important. Many people are surprised to find that it becomes easier and easier to relax the more they practice these skills, to feel calm and relaxed emotionally, no matter what is happening physically. I wonder if you will be surprised to find that you can experience this too. If there's any change to your feelings or sensations, your mind can notice this, and you will be able to take care of yourself as needed. This can be done from a detached, calm, relaxing perspective. No matter what type of sensations you have, you really don't need to feel bothered by them. As you focus on this, notice that you may have started to feel more and more calm, less and less bothered by anything in particular, without having to do anything at all. It just happens. Because with any of the old feelings you know now, you don't need to do anything at all about them. Just calmly accept them. It's just so satisfying to notice that, for some reason, all the sensations you can feel, all the feelings you can notice, can become more and more a part of your experience of comfort and well-being, with nothing to bother you and nothing to disturb you. Your comfort can grow now. It is possible for you to feel better now and in the future. Although you can notice feelings from a distance, there are no feelings that bother you or disturb you right now. And what a freeing sensation this can be, to know that with every breath, things that used to require a reaction now can just be accepted. No need for overreactions, no need for underreactions. It can be freeing to know that from this point forward, each breath brings acceptance and release. No need to hold on. And the part of you that knows how to make this true deep inside for your body is already taking this information in, taking it down deep and storing it where it can be utilized by every cell structure, by every muscle, by every part of your body, by every organ. So that as we move forward and you go through the day today, this information continues to make itself embedded in each and every part of you. And while that's happening, as I count from 1 to 5, you can come back. Come back into alertness and awareness. Come back into the room, bringing back with your conscious mind the understanding that you are able to choose acceptance now. And what a freeing feeling that can be. 1, just perhaps standing up from wherever you were and beginning to walk back here. 2, coming back into awareness of your body there. That's right. Perhaps even opening the eyes to look around. 3, a big breath in and out as your conscious mind comes back with a sense of new energy and relief. 4, eyes definitely open. Let's roll those shoulders maybe a bit. And 5, eyes open, wide awake, alert and refreshed, ready to move forward with these new learnings.